I booked this stay at through hotels.com. Hotels is connected with Expedia, and it was supposed to be me and my fiance's anniversary, so it's supposed to be, like something cute, romantic. And so the it's supposed to be like a like 2.5 star rated hotel, and the pictures are, of course, wonderful. They look absolutely gorgeous. The place looks wonderful. Okay, we pull up to the place. It's not only is it not anything of like what the pictures look like at all. I walk in and the guy is this hotel staff guy. He's really nice. He's like gives me my room keys, tells me where the room is, and so I'm like, okay. And the lobby is not bad. It didn't look like super trashy, but it was like not what it's expected for sure. But it wasn't like super alarming. So we get into the car, we drive around the building to the side of the building where it's like completely dark. There are no, like, it's hardly lit up at all. And there's people like standing, like, leaning on posts and stuff like that, like looking you up and down. And I'm like, oh boy. And so I go find, a bellhop. All right, so I have to go around into like this corner, ducked off corner, where I find the bellhop, which is like apparently the guy said he was missing it for days. So I find the bellhop, and my fiance is loading up their luggage and stuff, and we go walk into our room, and right away, like before I even opened the door, I sprayed it with Lysol because the door was like it was yellow, and it was so dirty, it was yellow. You could literally see handprints, and it was grimy on the outside. So I was like, well, it can't be too bad, it's just we'll try. So we open the door. As soon as we open the door, it's muggy, like musky, moldy in there. Like you can feel the humidity. And we turn on the light, which I had Lysol to spray the light as well. Was mold on the lampshade, on the lamp base. The entire lamp was covered in mold. The bed was mold, had mold on it. The 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 carpet was like sticky, like my shoes were sticking to the carpet. And then I'm like, oh my god. And the pillows were about 12 by 12. I don't know if you know it, the 12 by 12 inches. And I mean, it was so bad. Like my fiance took a towel from our car and put it down so we could sit down on on the furniture. And we shut the door, and he goes, and I'm like, I don't know. And I spent all, we spent all of our money on it, so it's not like we could go to a different hotel and stuff. So I'm like, we can't stay in this room for sure. It's health, it's a safety hazard, definitely anything but family friendly. There's nothing cute or romantic about it. It place was dangerous. So we go, he's like, well, let's see if the door locks. And so he goes to shut the door. The door doesn't lock. Not only does it not lock, we tried to deadbolt it, and it still didn't need a key to open. So, you know, even with the deadbolt, you still could get in the room. So I was like, okay, so there's no hair dryer. There was the TV looked like it was like somebody had tried to get the TV off the screws, the way they screwed it down. Like this was definitely nothing of what the pictures had on the internet as description for sure. So I go to the front office with pepper spray in hand and got offered drugs about 3 different times through 3 different people on the way to the office to change the room. And so the guy, I can't find the office staff nowhere. He's about 15 minutes later, we find him, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, let me put you in a different room. And I'm like, okay, that would be better. So he puts us in a different room. This is supposed to be their better suite or room or whatever. It got a pool view. Okay, we open up the door in there. It literally smells like somebody just got done smoking a cigarette, like in the room. And not as soon as you like walk in again, the carpet was sticky. My shoes were sticking to the floor, and in the drawers there were cigarette like butts. There was blunt guts and stuff inside of the drawers. There was mold on the bed again, and then lottery tickets. There was um, it had to be like a $5,000 worth of scratched off lottery tickets, like scratch offs. and in the drawer, that was just like in the drawer, when you like walk in and stuff, and the ashes all over the table and stuff. So I was like, okay, well, this is not going to work. And so the guy, we didn't even have to walk up to the office for the second time. The guy actually came to the room, like before we could even, like, as we were stepping out, the guy was coming to find us, I guess. And he's like, "Oh, I got the best place, the best room in the, place that we got." And I'm like, "Okay, well, we'll do something other than that." So we go to the third room. The third room is, at least the third room, the lock worked, there was no iron, no hair dryer on the wall. There was uh nothing. Like the bed, there was no towels in the room, and this was supposed to be like their luxury suite, like the best room that they had. We had to go to Dollar Tree across the street and get our own sanitary, like get our own toilet cleaner, Lysol. We bought a rug, like a small square rug, so that we could eat, to walk on the floor, so we wouldn't catch MRSA or something or staph infection. Um, However, we did get some really nice Nikes for like $40. That was off of somebody who came knocking at the hotel room door. Um, so other than the shoe salesman that was come knocking at the door, that was pretty much the only good thing about the hotel, period. And then it was extremely hard to get in touch with. Now, we had to. Now, I would have checked out that night. Unfortunately, we didn't have any money to check out, so we had to stay. So we stayed and we waited. We had to stay. We checked out early. It was supposed to be like a 3 or 4 day trip. It ended up being like, we cut it short. We stayed 2 days instead of the 4 days that it was supposed to be. We stayed two. So then after that, I tried to contact the hotel. I went up to the office to check out early, and the front office lady was rude. And she was like, I was like, "Listen, I want to check out, and I want to fill out a refund form, I guess is what you have to fill out." And she's like, "Well, why?" And I explained to her why. And in the third room that we got into, where there's a Bible, usually was a plate of chicken and corn on the cob with mold over the top of it. Like, it was really disgusting. So I explained to her what happened, and she was like, she rolled her eyes and gave me the form and was like, "Just fill out this here." And I was like, "Okay." And so I sat down, I filled it out, and I took a picture of the form, and because I was iffy, I was like, "Okay, well, can I have the manager's name?" And she's like, "AJ." I'm like, "Okay, well, AJ, is there a way I could talk to AJ maybe?" And she's like, "He's in and out of meetings all day today." And I'm like, "Okay, well, if you could just, here's my number. Can, maybe I could get his number, or you can, have him call me or something." And she's like, "Yeah, if I get to it, if he gets to it, he's busy. He's busy all." And so, I mean, that's pretty much that's what I got. So I left there immediately. I called hotels.com and Expedia, and I'm like, "Listen, this place is not only unsanitary and it's not safe at all, but they're rude, they're disrespectful. I mean, it's horrible." So the hotels people, they try to get in contact with the hotel staff of the Howard Johnson Inn too. No one, even to this day, right now, I still had an email just this morning from them, from Hotels and Expedia, saying, "We apologize, we can't get in touch with anyone from the property at all." So the property manager, the whoever owns that Howard Johnson Inn, I mean, no one can get in touch with anyone over there. Um, at Expedia, eventually, they never would they never would fully refund my stay at all. The whole thing, they wouldn't refund. I wanted a full refund. They wouldn't put it on the bank card. They gave it to me in key cash, in like hotel cash kind of thing. So they gave me credits towards the point, but they still wouldn't give me the entire refund. What they did was they gave me 50% of my hotel stay, in hotel cash. So it was a horrible, horrible experience. It's not family friendly. That place is. if you're looking for hookers and drugs, then that's the place to go. But if you want to like a romantic family vacation kind of thing, then I would stay the hell away from there for sure, for sure.